Welcome to the Black Lion Podcast. We are your hosts, Lex and Dom. Today we have a special guest. Guest, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Zaddi Ransom. You want me to tell me like a little bit about myself or just say my name?
No, you just said your name. Can you tell us about your business?
Okay, the name of my business is Bag Talk Fashion. And what it is I take like purses, pocketbooks, and different types of bags and I redesign them, I paint them. And every bag is unique, different from the last one. They'll never be the same as the last bag. So everyone has a unique, different type of design that they'll get or type of art that they'll get on their bags, which is it stands out because it's so used to like the Birkins and Chanel's and things like that. So to have a regular bag, but to have amazing artwork put on it or something to just make it pop or be different, that's what I really aim for.
What made you start the your business?
I've been doing art since I was 13. So I love to paint. I love art. I've been doing a lot with art since a young age. So once I around like I could say no, August. August is when I started. Oh no, actually no. I didn't start in August. I started to actually really push with my business all last year in August. But I started designing bags 2015. I started, but I wasn't successful at first. My first bag, nobody came and got it. Second bag, nobody bought it. And I was tired of just making bags and nobody was really giving me no credit for it, no attention, really. I wasn't getting anything off of it, any profit. And I was putting in a lot and feeling like I wasn't getting anything in return. So I took a shot again this August of 2020 and just was like, I'm gonna just try something different. I'm gonna get a bunch of bags in bulk and I'll just design different ones however I would like to design them. And then I'll put them out there. And whoever likes it, they'll reach out. And I literally just made a bunch of different designs on bags, posted them, and word got around. And then it started to build up my progress. And I'm still progressing from it and it's still getting more followers and more attention to the pages and to my content. But it's slow. It's still slow because I'm still starting off. But it's fine because I feel like I still came a long way from where I was starting off with my business.
Nothing wrong with that. You gotta start. You started when you was 13, so it,
Yeah.
practice makes perfect. What, tell us about your background.
Okay. I come from a big family of women. We are all strong, independent ladies. So I was raised to be really tough. We're really head on, stand for myself. And so that just developed my character to always push through and be very straightforward with how I present myself and how I want to deliver the things that I want to do in this world. So that was a making of my structure. I have my son. He's my biggest inspiration. He's the influence behind a lot of things. He loves art just as well as me. And that's pretty much, I don't want to go too into everything that I came from, but that's just majority of it. Just doing art and loving art and just having the support from my family to keep me on track with whatever I choose to do. And having my son there and he likes to paint as well, just like me. So when I'm doing a lot of my bags, he wants to paint over on the side. And that's just a lot of my motivations and what helps inspire me and what I come from. It's mainly my family. Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. 1 second. I'm sorry. It's
That's fine.
okay. You're a big boy. It's all right. All right. All right. Okay. You okay? All right. But yeah, so that's just a lot of my background, just mainly family. Family is everything. Family is the biggest foundation to anything you want to do because they're your support system. It's the first family that you start off with. So, they're just as equal and important as the one that you make. So that's mainly my background, just very family oriented and just all entrepreneurs. My aunt is a cake entrepreneur. She went to school. She has her own business going for about 15 years now. And she's Sprinkle Sweetness. So I'm gonna shout her out. If y'all need cakes, treats, anything of that sort, Sprinkle Sweetness, go check her out. Um, but yeah, so that's another Black entrepreneur, and she's doing her thing and been doing her thing for a long time, and she's really good at her work. So if y'all want to check her out on Instagram, but that's one of my biggest inspirations. Like really, she's the biggest. She showed me what it's like to kind of try to be your own boss, and that's what I call my brand, BYOB, be your own boss, and it's associated with Bag Talk. So it's just all about trying to find financial stability, but within yourself, instead of having to try to always receive it through working at a 9 to 5 and fulfilling somebody else's dreams. We're just trying to fulfill our own and do the best that we can with with our talents and what we can do. So
That's good. Would you say your prices for your products are fair, overpriced?
I would say very fair, very very fair. I work amongst my community. I know what most of my sellers, what areas and usually mainly what race they are. Honestly, I haven't reached those pinnacles yet, but I know who I appeal to. So I keep things at a reasonable price, but I have different sizes of bags and they all make a difference in my pricing. So if you want a small bag, that's $20. You want to keep going up to totes and then bigger bags, things go up from that point. But I think that I'm very fair in my pricing, very fair. I do deals. I do sales, like, sell weeks, 3 bags. You can get them for this amount with a free pair of shades. So, and I design shades too. So it's bags and shades. But I love bags more because that's where I started off at. Shades is more so just to accompany the bags, but I design both. So, yeah, I think they're both very fair prices. My shades are only 15, $10 when I do a sale. So I feel like that's reasonable. A lot of the pocketbooks are no higher than $50. None of them are over 50. So I feel like that's very reasonable for a lot of people.
Yeah, they could be a lot higher.
I heard, and I take heed to that. I've been told that they should be higher. Only thing is when you first starting out as an entrepreneur, you're afraid to make higher amount, even though you know your worth and you know what you should have and with all the work that you put into your work, you're nervous that no one will really buy if you go higher. But what I'm noticing with other entrepreneurs and business people, that they aim high because they know their worth, and then people will go higher with them because that's where it started. So I'm starting to learn that trying to keep it at a lower cheap rate to satisfy customers, they'll be satisfied regardless. Whoever likes you, they like you. So the bag is $200. Somebody buy it for $200, and so I'm learning that through this process. It's not easy because I'm trying to still be reasonable for the people who want to buy from me, but at the same time, I'm trying to make my profit from things as well.
Yeah, they buy from these corporate companies, big corporations. So
Yep. And it's hard, but I think that through time and me doing a little bit better, I think that I'll be able to raise my prices because the work is there, the designs are there, everything is nice. So I feel like if I was to raise a price on certain things, I don't think I would have too much, heat from that, too much backlash. Hopefully not. So
what are your goals for this year?
so as far as my business, okay, so I've been looking for a vending machine for one, because I would like to put small items inside of the vending machine. So I've been working on that and doing my research on that in locations. That's the main thing I want to do first is vending machine, put my items inside of the vending machines and have it located in an area where either a hair salon or a mall. And that way you could just purchase Bag Talk Fashion whenever you would like, wherever you would like, if you're around. You might not even know me personally or ever seen my page, but I would like to have that somewhere so you could be able to purchase it wherever you are. That's my first goal. My second goal is really trying to get a small event space, like type of place to rent out, just to have my bags set up and designed and around inside of this space and looking like a small, like a mini store, I can say, for people to come casually shop and buy bags and just to get a good service, basically. In person, they can come to the store and just get whatever they would like. So that's the two top goals of mine that I have right now. So the vending machine will be the first, and then getting a store would be the second for my bags, and just expanding and growing. I want to actually make my own. So right now I buy bags wholesale and then I design them and resell them. So the main focus of what I'm trying to do is to get bags, well, to make my own from scratch. Build it from the ground up, my own personal bag, my own leather, own design and printed inside, everything. And I'm doing my research to figure out how that is. I know that takes more work and that takes a lot of focus going into that. So I know when I get to that time, hopefully I'm prepared and ready to take on that. So that's my three main goals, is to get afloat with having what I have right now and building off of that. And then eventually in the near future, I can make my own bags like Chanel, Gucci, Prada. Hopefully I'm up there where they are, or even Teflar, Glamorous Life. Glamorous Life is another Black owned business on Instagram. She also has her own bag lines and luggage lines as well. She inspires me because she sold out all the time. Sold out all the time. And I aspire to be sold out all the time as well. And she sells out in under 5 minutes. She's always putting up different things. She's showing her inventory, her new space where she keeps all her storage at for her business, and that's just inspiring and just one of my goals. Like I look at her and I'm like, yeah, I can do that.
So my next question is, what do you see your business at in 5 years?
In 5 years, I hope to see it flourishing, seeing me being very successful and having major progress within 5 years. I feel like I came so far from August of 2020 to now that if I keep on with the same mindset, same work ethic, if not more, in 5 years, I should have a vending machine, maybe multiple ones. I should have a store space. I should have bag lines starting up by then. By 5 years, I think that's reasonable to be able to start on actually getting the right things to make my bags, within 5 years. But I want to grow and glow with what I can do right now, as far as financially as well, still trying to stay afloat in those means. So in 5 years, I see myself being successful with Bag Talk Fashion. I really see it going doing big. Just the way it jumped off when I started it, and this time just felt different from all the other times. This time I put myself out there. This time I pushed myself. This time I came with content. I came with more work. I came to be ready. Like I was doing orders and driving around the whole city, finding these people to drop these orders off. So I'm putting in the work now. So 5 years from now, I can have all of that. I can have a delivery person. I can have somebody who picks up my shipments and sends them off for me and, help me out with these things. So 5 years from now, I'm looking to be very successful in Bag Talk Fashion. 5 years from now, I'm looking to have multiple businesses, to have different types of residual coming in. You got to have at least 7 incomes, what they tell us. So, we just trying to at least get some type of income, flowing in through ourselves in some type of way. So 5 years from now, I hope that in 5 years from now, I hope that I can have that.
Do you have employees?
No, it's just me. Well, it's me and mainly my boyfriend. He helps me with deliveries and taking orders and stuff like that, and bagging them up for me. That's the only person who I have on my team for right now because I just started off. I can't afford to pay employees yet because I don't even get paid enough yet. But we working. We working. We getting there. But when I do get employees, I hope that it's when I have my store and they can help me run it and work in there with me. But as of right now, no.
Is your business registered?
I did have it registered. I have to re-register it. So I had my domain. I paid for it. I had my website up and everything. It still is under construction. Need a little bit of work. But yes, I'm gonna go back on there and re-register for it again, so it can pop up whenever anybody wants to click on the link. They can lead back to it. So my page has been under construction for a little while, trying to get my domain back together.
Where are you located at?
I'm in the West Philadelphia area. I travel to get to different people. So wherever it's, I do delivery charges, or you can pick up. I mean, if you pick up, then no charge. But if I deliver, then I do $5 charge to come to you. So I just move around basically. Like I'm in West Philly, but if you're in Northeast and you want me to come to you, I'm there. I'm coming to you to do whatever I can. I don't. I make sure that I can get. Wait. Oh, there we go. I make sure that I can get to all my customers and give them the satisfaction of an actual business, even though I'm not certified like everyone else. I'm not all the way out there. I still have to provide some type of delivery service to my customers who can't get to me. I want everybody to be satisfied and feel, that they have access to my work.
Yeah, that's not bad. People, I'm sure your customers appreciate it.
They do. I appreciate them. Shoot, I appreciate them for believing in me and supporting me and coming back and referring me to other people. It means a lot to have that. Word of mouth is everything. It takes nothing for someone to just tell the next person, hey, she got this going on. Check her out. It's the best thing ever. So I appreciate everybody who's supported me so far since I've started it. Ones that still support me now, new people that just coming along. So I appreciate this interview right here for even having me, talk about my business. It's my first time ever sitting here having a conversation about Bag Talk Fashion. So this is major to me to even be asked about it, or even to be found on Instagram by anybody and be noticed or acknowledged. It's just every new follower, I feel like that. So, this conversation alone is like, wow, somebody was looking at me like, really? So, because I'm not saying we make ourselves small in this world, but we often just underestimate ourselves and don't think that somebody is really checking us out or looking, and to receive that message today was like you went on my page or you found me, like that's dope. That's super dope. So I appreciate it all.
Yeah, that's why I do on a daily basis. Look for black entrepreneurs and business owners.
That's super lit. That's super decent. I love it. I always try to support black owned. So I love that I could be supported as a black entrepreneur as well.
If you had any advice to give someone starting out, wanting to start a business, what advice would you give them?
That's a lot of advice that comes with it, and I'm still trying to take my own. But I would say that to keep pushing no matter what. You will have slow days. You will have days that's going great. You'll have a week when you make no sales, and you have a week when you make a sale every day. Then you'll have some months where you won't make anything but one order. But all it is to stay consistent and keep showing people that you have something to offer. You have something that's going to be better than the last. And always keeping content, posting, posting yourself, putting yourself out there. If nobody else will post you or support you, you post and support yourself. First things first. It's all about it's all about just the way that you go about it with your business. Make sure you're always pushing yourself, promoting yourself, showing yourself off. And I think that's the best thing to start off with, and not getting discouraged by like being like any type of failures that happen throughout the business, or if somebody inquires about something but then they don't ever follow up with you. Do not let that discourage you to say, well, I don't want to do this anymore. like just take it from me. I've been doing artwork since I was 13 years old. I tried the first time to make my bags in 2015. And here it is 2021 and I'm just seeing something from the work that I've been putting out since I was younger. So it's never going to happen overnight. It's never going to happen that fast. It's not a day worth of anything. Trust me, I cried, sweat, tears, and everything that got to do with it because you just want it so bad and want people to see your potential so bad. And they don't at first. So, you got to have a strong mentality and stay afloat. And that's what I really tell a lot of people who want to start a business, just to keep pushing through. Don't give up on it. If you really believe in it, if that's your passion, if that's something that really fuels your energy, keep going at it. Don't stop.
When your son get a little bit older, do you plan on teaching him the family business?
I do. Yes, I do. She is, but I do plan on teaching my son the family business. He comes from people in our family who have business already, so I think he'll learn the aspect of it and want to be able to venture off and do his own thing. So I definitely will, put him a part of the business, like especially if we make it to a very successful. And even now, shoot, I was already signing up to have him be a part of the business and have his name on like the LLC and things like that. So it's already trying to get him involved in it. So when he's older, he already knows that he's a part of a business. He can do it. It's not hard to do it. And so yeah, I definitely plan on that. He's my only child so far right now. So I plan to instill and put anything in him that I have in myself times 10. So sure.
Do you have any products handy with you?
I do not. I was in the process of moving and I don't have anything on me right now. Oh my goodness, I'm so sad. I wish this would have happened. I would have known. I have tons of work that is just done and just sitting there that I'm ready to ship off. I wish. Oh my goodness. But if I had everything right now, I would show you guys exactly what I got, but I don't have it with me. I wish I could though. I feel so disappointed that I can't show you all my work. But if y'all check me out, Bag Talk underscore fashion on IG. Take a look whenever y'all can. And that'll show you everything from that point. All my artwork, all everything, all the content that I have on there. A lot of my customers are on there with their pictures. Take a look and you'll get to see my content and my work and everything like that. So I'm so sorry I couldn't have the content right now to show you, but if you go on my Instagram and check me out, everything is on there. You can see everything from there. The page is open and I'm welcome to any new supporters, any new customers.
Yeah, I was looking at your page. I was like, oh, she really an artist.
Yes, yes, I'm really an artist. I got a paint palette on my hand. I really do this like and been doing it for a long time now. So this is really my thing. It's my passion. It's my muse. When I do it I'm always calm. That's the one thing. This is the one thing that calms me down, keeps me level headed. I'm always it's my muse. I'm really at peace when I'm doing artwork. So I just love it. This is my thing. I can take a jacket and transform it in 15 to 20 minutes. So take a bag, transform it 15, 20 minutes. Whatever it is, you name it, I can transform it into anything else through paint. And painting was never my strong suit as a younger artist. I used to love pencils, pens, things like that. But as I'm progressing and getting older into my artwork, paint has become one of my strong suits that I absolutely love. So it went from being my weakest point to being my strongest point now. So
That's good. You only on IG or you on other social media?
I'm only on IG right now. I haven't made a Twitter for my page, and I haven't made any Facebooks for my page. I do have content posted on Facebook, but it's on my personal page, just for like my personal followers to know that I had a business. But mainly Instagram is where you can find me. I feel like I'm more active on social. I mean, on Instagram, I have more followers on Instagram, so they more so it's easy to kind of start it off there, where it's because it's already known as like a picture type of app. So I think that's easier for me to disclose my content starting off instead of any other social media. It's really hard trying to get yourself out there on other apps. But Instagram is a little bit better. They're there for that. They to help with businesses and help you to push your content and put it out there. So I stick to Instagram because it has helped my success more than other social medias and things like that. But I will eventually branch off after some time and create pages and for those from Big Talk on other social medias. Right now, though, I just stick to maintaining the Instagram and trying to stay where I know, I have a nice amount of followers, nice amount of content. So yeah.
What, like when people order from you, I guess you call it your I can't even think of the word. Like how long do it take for y'all to deliver it to them? That's my question.
Depending on when asked about an order. So if I'm asked today, honestly, like I'm same day type of person. Like I would rather be quick, fast with service and get it to you the fastest I can, or I give a specific time when I will be able to bring it to you. But it usually is in the same day. I don't have my customers waiting really long to receive their items. If they want a personalized item, I give it about 2 days. I'm really fast with art. It's just about having the time to sit down and go do what's being asked for it. So they never wait long. 1 to 2 days, same day usually. I'm on it. I'm so excited about having orders for my business that as soon as I get them, I'm ready to already ship them out, get them done, things like that. But I have bags already made, and then I have ones that I make for certain things when requested. So ones that are asked to be made a certain way, they're the ones who will take about a day or two, just so I can have everything right. It's dry, it's sealed, paint is sealed. So I want to make sure everything is right before I send it off. If they are trying to inquire about a bag that's already painted, same day. They can have it the same day. I don't mind. I bags it up, put it in the bag, and in the car, ready to go. And within an hour or two, wherever you located it, you'll have it. So
What is your average of like orders you receive in a month?
in a month. So the first month when I first started, I received, I can't even remember. I think their first week was like probably 10 to 15 people. I've never had that many people even acknowledge my artwork. So about 10 to 15 people the first week. It blew my mind. Then by the second week, there's about 10 more people. So the first couple of weeks of me starting it out, first couple months of me starting it out, I had about 10 different sales that was coming in through the week. So I had about 20, 25 sales the first month. And then after that, a couple months in, it slowed down a little bit and I was averaging a little bit about 5 to 10 orders. And then now I just had a recent order about a week ago. And that was the only one that I had so far. So I know it's time to post some new content, bring them back in, and hopefully, sales will shoot up within these weeks there within the next month. But it's just all about posting new content to keep them reeled in. So I've been trying to make some new content, post it up, and hopefully I can get some sales going on.
Do you pay for advertising?
Yes, I did pay for advertisement on Instagram. I did promotions for about a week. Um, and I had different people from all over the world looking. They show you who is more interested in your business and who's viewing your pages and how many people came on your page from this promotion. So I had about over 600 people view my page from doing that promotion. So it's very helpful. I got a lot of new clientele and a lot of new people from doing the promotion. Just random people that I might know of from a friend or just people that I don't know at all, which is still fine with me. But I know the promotion from doing that is what really helped to get my profile page some clicks and some visits. So I like doing that. It was only about $6.99 for me to do it for about a week. So that was cool. And every day they were showing me, who's visiting, how many people checked in today, how many people visited your page today, what part of the world. California, they was checking me out a lot. They loved it over there. Philadelphia, of course. New York, they were the top three that was looking on my page the most. I had a lot of people from New York, a lot of people from California, and then Philly people. And I just think that's dope to have people from California, New York, that like my work out there, that's checking me out. Even a page click to me is something that still feel good about. Still came on my page and gave me a chance to even look at me. So
Yeah. Well, I thank you for coming on, telling us about your business and yourself.
thank you. I appreciate you for having me today. Appreciate you for giving me a call and reaching out to me.
Hopefully, in 5 years, you accomplish everything you told me you want to accomplish.
I hope so. God willing, we'll be able to see each other and remember this conversation that we had on this Zoom meeting.
But what's on the internet is on there forever. So,
Okay. Oh, so this is getting posted onto YouTube?
hmm
Oh, perfect. Perfect. That's decent. Okay.
so
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it again. This is definitely a perfect opportunity to, just finally be able to even talk about my business. So this is a lot of exposure for me. So I really appreciate it.
you're welcome, and I appreciate you.
Thank you. All right.
All
Have
right.
a have a great day. Thank you again.